Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. France Football, the organizers of the Ballon d'Or award, absolutely hate Bayern Munich. Oh my gosh, they hate us. Wow. It's like they hold a grudge against us. For when Adolf and his boys in the 40s pulled up on Paris and took all their women. They blame us for this? Oh my gosh. It's not our fault your hoes were sleeping with the ops. Come on. They're just doing what they do in Paris, which is love, right? The city of love. Why is it our fault that they're loving in your city? That's your whole motto. Why are you blaming Bayern Munich for this? Because this is what it has to be. Look at this. Disgraceful. Harry Kane, the best striker on earth, got 13th in the rankings. Not even in the top 10 of the Ballon d'Or. Michael Olise, this is even worse, 30th overall. And then some random people. These are females. I don't watch females play football, okay? I can never simp to that level. I'm not sitting there. Look, call me sexist, whatever you want. I'm not watching women, okay? I watch women for different reasons. All right, I'm not sitting there watching chicks try to kick a ball. That ain't my. That's not me. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I'm not watching that. Anyways, Kane, Olise, 13th and 30th. What the actual F are we doing here? What the actual F are we doing? Because if we look at the actual Ballon d'Or rankings, you're going to see something really interesting. The top 10, obviously, Ousmane Dembele won it. And I was telling my brother last night, he's a Barcelona fan, that, look, I want Dembele to win it because he has a nice story. I mean, this guy was considered by everyone as a flop after joining Barcelona from Dortmund and getting all those injuries. He would always show glimpses of his brilliance, but never consistently. Then, towards the latter half of his Barcelona career, when Xavi came in, he started performing, and he deserves to win the Ballon d'Or because he was the best player at PSG, and he helped them win everything. And for that reason, I think well-deserved, even though I think someone like Lamine Yamal or Vitinha are better footballers, right? I think Dembele deserved it because it's not like he's a bad footballer. He still deserved it. But it seems like France football hates Bayern because tell me how Nuno Mendes is better than Harry Kane or had a better year than him. Nuno Mendes had the season Davies did in 2020 when he was dominating everybody. Tell me how a goalkeeper is top 9, but Kane, the best striker on earth, is not. And if it's about trophies, then how is Cole Palmer in here over Harry Kane? Please explain that to me. How is Mbappe in here? He had one of his worst seasons at Madrid in his career. He was very underwhelming. He didn't go far in any of the critical competitions. So how is he above Harry Kane? How about Hakimi? I get it. PSG player, very important. But why? How is he in here? What sense does this make? Salah. Okay, Salah had a great year, but Kane had a better year. It should be Ousmane Dembele, Lamine Yamal, Vitinha, and Kane, and then everyone else. I think Kane had a great year last year. He scored a lot of goals. He's going to be one of the fastest players to hit 100 goals for a club if Pele hasn't manufactured a record like that from the grave already. Why are we still underrating Bayern players? This is not the first time this has happened. After Ribery and Bayern won the treble, I mean, the year before we were in the Champions League final in our own stadium, and the year after we win it, Frank Ribery had an amazing campaign in all the competitions. Robin had a great campaign, but he picked up some injuries. So Ribery was our best player and contributed the most to a lot of our play. Cristiano Ronaldo won it. He won the Ballon d'Or. I thought it was about Champions League accomplishments. Well, why didn't the best player in the team that just won it win the Ballon d'Or? The answer is anyone's to answer. 2014, Germany win the World Cup, and Neuer, who was Germany's best player in the competition, doesn't win it. I mean, then the excuse is that he was a goalkeeper, and goalkeepers shouldn't win this award. And I'll be honest, yeah, let's do it like that. Why goalkeepers are not the best footballers? So why are we constantly pretending like they should be considered for this award? The Lev Yashin Trophy is what goalkeepers should win. It should be a completely different award. I like the fact that they're doing more awards like the Gerd Muller Trophy, which goes to the best striker, which, by the way, that should have been Harry Kane. I don't know why Gyökeres, this random guy from Sporting, should be picking up that award. What, you're telling me that the Liga NOS in Portugal is more important than the Bundesliga in Germany? Are you telling me that? Actually, that's a bigger outrage. How did Kane not win the best striker trophy when he's the best striker in the world? No one in their right mind thinks Victor Gyökeres, this guy that popped up out of nowhere from Sporting Lisbon, is better than Kane. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. Because if we're doing it by, okay, the best striker, or does it go to the person that scored the most goals? Because if it does, then, and if Gyökeres has more goals than Kane, then maybe that's why. But I think if it goes to the best striker, the best goal scorer, I think it shouldn't be judged by most goals, because there are some players that score a lot of tap-in. It should be judged by who, as a striker, contributes more to their team and who does it better than anyone on any stage. It's Kane. I'm starting to suspect that it's about most goals scored. But the Gerd Muller Trophy, I agree with. I like that trophy. I think it adds, it makes sure that players that perform really well still get rewarded. The Copa Trophy, the Young Player Trophy, I like it because it encourages young players to try and win something. Lamine Yamal deserved it completely. He can win it however many times as long as he's under 21. I think people have this misconception that you only get nominated once. No, you qualified to win it as long as you're under 21 and had a great season. He can still win that trophy, I think. So, look, I'm happy for everyone that performed well, but I think Bayern players get underrated. And let's not even bring up the Lewandowski situation in 2020 when they just canceled the award, and then when they had a chance to give out the winner, because it was COVID, right? That was the excuse, the COVID thing, which, by the way, looking back, everyone that wore that stupid mask and took that scam seriously, all the clubs that forced fans to stay at home, how do you look now? Okay? It was the common cold with a degree of variance to it. It was a little bit worse than the common cold. It should not have locked down the entire world. I just had to get that off my chest. But, yeah, COVID was the excuse to cancel the ceremony, but football was still played. They should have awarded it the next year when everyone was gathered. Yeah, they gave Benzema his trophy. I think Benzema took that award that year, right? But then what they should have done was give the 2020 award winner as well. It should have been a moment of history where two people win the Ballon d'Or. Lewandowski from 2020 and Benzema from 2021. I think it was Benzema, right? If I'm not mistaken. List of Ballon d'Or winners. Bro, they might as well let IShowSpeed judge this award. I mean, most awards is Messi. Most nominations is Ronaldo. Okay, so let's look at this list here. Okay. 2020. Oh, sorry. It was Messi, actually. Messi won it in 2021. In 2020, sorry. Yeah, he was still one of the best players in the world, of course. and Lewandowski came pretty close. But I think they should have given the 2021 as well as the 2021 version of it to Lewandowski and Messi. I don't ever mind when Messi wins it because to me, Messi is the GOAT, right? He is the best footballer while in his prime. And I think, he has been declining in the last 2 years. But when he won that World Cup, no one's convincing me that Mbappe or Haaland deserved it. They didn't. Messi always deserved the Ballon d'Or. Every year where Ronaldo won it, you can argue Messi should have won it. Because look who came on top. When Messi won it, he won it convincingly. But then when Ronaldo won it, Messi could have won it too. Look at this, 2020, 2013. Who came second? Messi. It should have been Ribéry at first, Messi second, and then Ronaldo. So I think we need to stop doing this thing, man. If it's about individual brilliance, then Messi should have won it every year Ronaldo did. And if Messi didn't win it when Ronaldo did, Neymar should have won it because he's a better footballer than Ronaldo. If it's about team accomplishments, then Ronaldo should have always won it. And then Messi should have always won it too. But if it's not about that, then how did Lewandowski get snubbed? It's just unbelievable, man. I just can't believe what's going on every year. Bayern just keep getting robbed. How did Jorginho sneak his way to the top 3? That man must have had a brilliant year. But look, I just want consistency with this stupid award. Like, Bayern always get freaking cooked. How did freaking Mane get second when Benzema won it? Yeah, but it was like one of those seconds where you're not even close to the top. 2019, Van Dijk winning it. Liverpool won the Champions League. Messi still won it. Yeah, but I don't want defenders I want attackers, players we like to watch. No one's like freaking turning on a game to watch Van Dijk defend. But I just want consistency with this award. I want Bayern to be respected. Anyways, thank you everyone so much for watching. Congratulations to Dembele. Deserved, right? I think he earned it. I wouldn't say he's the best player, like, in my mind. I watch Barcelona specifically to watch Pedri and Lamine Yamal because to me they're the best players in the world. But I think Kane should have finished in the top 5. I think Kane should have won best striker if that's the purpose of the award. I think it's probably for amount of goals scored, and if that's the case, then maybe Gyökeres. I don't know. I just want consistency. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia and peace.